Hello! Thank you for riding shotgun on another one of my Bolo ride-along videos. I'm going to take you to grocery stores. I'm going to pick up some discontinued items to sell on Amazon for a profit. It's pretty much just as simple as that. A lot of this stuff was stuff I was picking up in Q1 in the winter, so I realized this current narrative doesn't really fit, but this isn't Kino. Like, I'm sorry, I just needed something to open the video. So without further ado, let's hit the road. Roll the intro. We start at the top of the new year in January. It's cold, but I'm grabbing some mentholatum heat. I talked about the ice version in a previous video, so I'd been periodically checking the sister product. It finally raised in value and I sold them for $20 up to $40 on Amazon. These don't make a lot of sense and I don't know if I'd call them worth it anymore, but Amazon sells a 20-pack for less than I was pricing these 6-packs. But because the 6-pack used to be the main listing, it had a lot of reviews and traffic and a lot of customers still coming to it. It was empty when I found it and I was able to occupy it all by myself and sell the 6-packs for $20 each. I sold just over $3,500 worth before the new 20-pack listing got established and took back the market share. It was literally just the right place at the right time, I guess. This one went on clearance and was discontinued according to the OGX website. At the time, Amazon was still on the listing for $10, but I knew this one would soar, so I started clearing them out at every location. Amazon fell off the listing in February and the price doubled immediately. $4 into $20 is pretty good, but I like to balance the quick moving with the slow and have not sold a single one yet because I'm gonna hold until $40 and 10 times my buy cost. I think we'll be there before the 1 year mark. The current price is $25. I found some Calgon bubble baths for $4 each and I sold them for $25 to $30 a bottle, so I was happily clearing those out, but you guys know that I'm always dropping stuff and I lost a few along the way. Since this was right after Christmas, I was looking at markdown fragrance gift sets and I got this Adidas Moves one for $8 and I sold it for around $30 on eBay. While in the bubble bath area, I found another profitable product, these talc-based bath powders. They're $3.49 each and I sold them for $20 to $25 each on both eBay and Amazon because for some reason the blue one was gated for me but the pink one was not. You can put stuff in my way, but I'm still gonna worm my way in here and get what I came for. Another clearance product for the buy and hold pile. It's not worth selling currently, but I'm hopeful. I did sell these clearance douche though, just the Sweet Romance scent. They were $2.19 and I sold them for $13 a box. Love to see a discontinued tag. These Dr. Teal's coconut toners were marked down to $3.49 each and I sold them in a 2-pack on Amazon for $35. They also had these Jergens towelettes on clearance for $3.57 and I sold them for $15. The current low is $30, so I wish I would have held. Speaking of Jergens and things I should hold, I started grabbing clearance bars of Jergens soaps for $1.48 a bar. Current prices are $30 for 4 bars of this size. I really want this to be the next Dial Basics, so I shelf cleared them and filled a tote and I'm gonna sit on it for a while. Here's hoping in less than a year I can board my rocket ship to the moon. Oh look, I promised in my last Bolo video we'd come back to these. They're now marked discontinued and marked down at another chain, so that's a great sign. They're not currently worth much, but I'm willing to sit on these like my other buy and holds because I believe they'll go up. I'll sell these now though. Garnier Rosewater Moisturizers for $11.99 into $35. They're currently down at $22 though, so hope the price bounces back for anyone who finds them. Came out of the bathroom and walked straight into $100. I couldn't believe it was still fresh dated because the last time I found these, they were selling for considerably less. I want to say I showed them in one of my first Bolo videos. Editing, Heather, go find it.
Easy!
So I sold that for $100, and on the same gondola there was a clearance tag for Aleve gels. I sold those on Amazon for $30. We established in a previous video that some Highlands products can be worth a lot of money, and these Poison Ivy ones are one such product. I sold them for $50 each on Amazon, so it's literally just a cool $500 sitting here on the shelf. A check of the clearance rack turned up some Nature's Truth balance oils for $4. I sold those on Amazon for $20 each. Check out these dusty tampons. The Playtex S Plus sold for $27.99 a box. It appears they still make the regular and S-type ones, so those aren't worth it, but it just goes to show you that little differences can mean big profit. I just think it's nuts to find something sitting on the shelf that expired in 2018. Burt's Bees Baby Cream to Powder was marked down to $2.29, and I sold it on Amazon for $30 a bottle. This old bottle of Caress body wash caught my eye, so I took a chance on it and it sold for $30 as well, and bonus, it rang up for $1.69.
Nice.
Clearance tags are gonna get me every time. This was a $2.79 Garnier Argan Nut Scrub. I sold them for $15, but I honestly think once the big liquidation accounts are off of this listing, the prices will go higher. In a previous video, I talked about a different Garnier face wash that was also doing well until liquidators came in, and I'm happy to report that those people are gone and the listing is now up to over $50 a bottle. I'm glad I recalled mine and sat on it until the price got high enough, so it just goes to show you sometimes you gotta sit and wait. Markdown Tussie roll-on deodorants. I was selling these for a while at $20 each, but a couple of large liquidators moved in and they moved the price down to $7.99. Hopefully they sell out and leave enough time before they expire to get the price back to $20, but they appear discontinued. The same can be said of the tubs of deodorant, except I got those up to $23 before the price crashed. Did I share these in a previous video? I don't know, but I do think I posted them on my Instagram at some point. Either way, I did get these Freeman dry shampoos for $6 each, and I sold them for $30 each on Amazon. One Lone Extreme Control hairspray for $3.68. I sold that on Amazon for $24.49. Some Garnier Whole Blend smoothing oils, the same price. I sold those for $20 each on Amazon. I think I've mentioned Everyone lotions in the tubes before, but first time finding the coconut lemon scent. They're $5 each, and I sold them for $20 on Amazon pretty quickly. Yet another great clearance find, these Infusium Repair and Renews for $5 each. I sold those for up to $28.99 per bottle. I was looking for something else in this section when I saw these Listerine on a clip strip. I'd been selling them before, so I knew they had value, but you can now sell a 3-pack of them for $50. These are confirmed discontinued on the Aveeno website, and the NR on the tag backs that up. They're pricey at $18.99 each, but I sold it on Amazon for $44.99. There's no way for me to resell tobacco products, so I had to pass on these, but I'm sure there's someone's hustle. But I did take these refreshing Vaseline balms and sell them in a 3-pack for $50 on Amazon. Well, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. An extra special thanks to my top-level Patreon supporters, William, Rosie, Eco, and Alina. You too could be a top-level supporter on my Patreon because that's really the only tier that's left open. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I put out at least one video a month all about my full-time reseller adventures, be it thrifting for eBay or retail arbitrage for Amazon. Follow me on Instagram if you want little bite-sized pieces of my reselling content. I do a lot more of my thrift-along stuff on there, and I post what I'm selling in my stories. Follow me on TikTok if you want just general nonsense. I really don't know what I'm doing over on TikTok, but I am trying to get to 10,000 followers over there so I can get monetized and I can have the trifecta of TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube monetized. If you learned a new bolo or you just liked this video, leave a like, or if you have a bolo you'd like to share with the class, feel free to leave that down in the comments. Now get out there, have fun, and find something good.